Alright, so what is good, everybody? Listen, this is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to y'all again with another WTF. And the weekend is over, so y'all know what time it is. Let's get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in this sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or was just that basura. That I didn't want to expose you to it, but y'all know me. Listen, I'm back. I'm exposing you to it today. We got more leaks, more rumors, delays back to 2025, breaking news, all that good stuff today. And trust me, listen, this week, Basura boys, we back in the building. Man, we got some trash to talk about this week. And we ain't wasting no more time today. We got a lot to cover. So listen, let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. Now, first up, Blam, we got a brand new pack coming from Asics, and I forgot to ask you before, but make sure you drop a like on this bit, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. We gotta please the algorithm god. This pack right here, metallic pastel. Now, this is gonna be for small feet gang only, so the ladies out there, I think it's still 5% y'all that watch. Let me know what y'all thinking about these. You got a Kayana 14 as well as a Gel 1130. I'm pretty sure some dudes will probably rock these and probably will rock these as well. Definitely some nice women's exclusive colorways for sure. And the Kayana 14, the 1130, listen, Asics is still going crazy. They still reigning kind of supreme right now. But yeah, these will drop on the 26th. Up next on the 25th, it can't be a Heat or Hype without some Dunks, Blam. And we got the ceramics coming back. Now, these are going to retail at $120. I know these are dropping on Nike sneakers. Seems like it's just going to be a worldwide restock or kind of like re-release, because these dropped back in 2020. Which is crazy, because I don't feel like it's been 4 years since these actually retro. I don't need to say much. It is another Dunk, but luckily this time it is this ceramic colorway, so it's a good fall hues to all over suede. We actually got a good pair of Dunks right here. Again, retail 120, September 25th. That's Wednesday. That's, well, tomorrow if you're watching this when it dropped, which you should be, because you should finesse the bell. Getting into some Jordan news, we got Blam these right here. This Air Jordan 12 in Wolf Gray, or the Baron 12s. Now, these are going to retail at $200, and they drop on the 28th, Saturday. Best thing about this shoe is the retail being $200 and not $210 or $215. It is a $200 retail, which is lower than kind of what we're used to, have been used to recently. But again, this colorway is just to me, easy pass. Unfortunately, kind of another BS Jordan colorway. I get it, Baron, but these just ain't hitting like the Baron 1s or the Baron 9s. We also had a Vans collab drop today. Blam, y'all see it. This is the Vans and Pera half cab. Now, these slipped under my radar. I really wasn't paying attention, but I checked, and most of the sizes have sold out in this shoe. So if this is something you're looking for, let me know if you grabbed them down below. Another collab we got this week is Blam right here. I'm on my year with this While You Were Sleeping Air Jordan 4. Now, you can go ahead and peep the last video. If this is the first video you've seen from me in a while, I just dropped a huge unboxing, early heat, vlog, live cop, all that good stuff. So go peep that video, and you're gonna see actual footage from the Amina drop in DC. I was in the line, okay? I believe the release date on these is gonna be this Thursday on the 26th. So I'm gonna make sure, or at least I'm gonna try to make sure to get a review out for these ASAP. Now for this next one, I know I'll be talking my ish about them, but Blam, I gotta say, these ones they hard. I like these, okay? Now this is Bodega and Crocs with their all-terrain Clog 2.0, and they'll be dropping at noon EST on the 27th on bodega.com. And listen, these joints run about 90 bucks. Y'all know I like my camo, my real tree and stuff. So these kind of fit that vibe. And I just overall like this shoe, especially heading into fall. It's kind of perfect. As someone who loves to just toss on slides, sometimes I do want something that actually covers my feet. And that's where the Crocs come in. Now, the regular Crocs just ain't gonna do it for me. I'm sorry, they still basura, but when you spice them up a little bit, just give them the right sauce, just like Bodega did with these, okay, I'm on board. Of course, we're gonna get some Halloween themed shoes on this list, and while this one is not exactly Halloween themed, I can see why they're dropping it right now. Blam, we got Adidas with a brand new pair of Sambas. Now, there are two colorways, a white and a black, both flipped. And these are, of course, the Dia de los Muertos pair, or the Day of the Dead pairs of Sambas. I believe these are going to retail about 120 or 135, one of those. And again, these are dropping via Adidas on the 27th. On the 26th, we got Puma and ASAP Rocky coming with this brand new Puma Inhale. We got two colorways right here, a distressed kind of like tan, and then a black and red colorway. I believe both of these are going to retail at 120. And like I said on yesterday's video, again, go peep that. I said, you know, Puma sent me over something. I was like, yo, the Flacco joints, them inhales, let me know. And for me, I do like the tan pair better, but I don't mind the red as well. I feel like I need to cop like another ASAP shoe. I still got my Under Armour SRLOs, so I'm looking to change that soon. It might be one of these two right here. This week, we got a ton of news coming from Anta and Kyrie, but first I'm gonna focus on Blam knees right here. Now, these right here are the Twin Flame Kai ones, and these are actually inspired by Kyrie's parents. These are gonna drop on the 28th on Anta.com, Foot Locker, and Dick's Sporting Goods. So look for those 3 places on the 28th. I wanna say retail on these is $120. Not a bad retail at all, and salutes to Kyrie. Now, let's move forward, and we got a ton of clothing, shoes, everything that you could imagine. We saw a lot this week coming from Anta and Kyrie. A whole Kyrie sector of clothing, him even being able to do a skate shoe, all that good stuff. So listen, just salutes to Kyrie, and I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what actually releases from everything that we've seen so far. This next one, I ain't gonna lie, is kind of a weird one. Blam. These are supposed to be dropping in 2025, and this is the brand new Adidas Clima Clog. Seems like Adidas is trying to dig back into that 4D bag when they were trying to really innovate with something brand new, and that's where this Clima Clog comes from. Again, these shouldn't drop until 2025, so it's going to be interesting to see how these actually stack up on feet. I really hope this new shoe doesn't go the way of these joints right here. I'm even forgetting the name of them. And yeah, this is one of those shoes that I definitely regret buying. Definitely have regrets about this one, bro. I don't even know why I bought them shits right there. I knocked out my whole light, bro. The whole light with them goddamn bricks, bro. Listen, I'm just hoping for a better outcome for these joints right here. We also got some SB leaks this week. Blam, that's the first one, a Haley Wilson Nike SB. Now, there's a lot of little details on this shoe, and probably gonna have to wait until summer of 2025 to get some explanations on that. Yes, this shoe should be dropping next year, next summer. These have leaked very, very early, as is the case with a lot of stuff these days. But yeah, Haley Wilson Nike SB should be on the way next year. Now, staying in 2025, we also got these right here. This is the Kobe 5 Pro Tro Year of the Mama, because next year is the year of the snake. And what can I say? These is fire. These gonna go. I know they've been dropping a lot of Kobe colorways, and a lot more have been available, not selling out, going so crazy quickly, which is good. But this colorway in particular, these is gonna go. The purple on the upper, the gold snake, yeah, these is hidden. No release date just yet on these though. Get into the next pair of Kobe's Blam. We got this brand new Xray Kobe 5. Now, these are gonna be dropping next month in October, but you're also gonna get the Xray Nike tee as well with the champ rings on the fingers. Yes, this is another Kobe colorway that will be going, and I feel like people are gonna be copping up that tee as well. Now, on October 3rd, we are getting another crazy pair of KDs. Blam, the Aunt Pearl KDs are returning next month in October. And listen, what do I need to say? This is a 1000% cop. That's it. Again, if you don't know, you are looking at greatness right here. That's all I'm gonna say. Another Halloween release, we got these right here, which is a pair of Spider or Halloween Vomeros. Now, these images are of a grade school pair, and we don't know if these are going to be releasing in adult sizes just yet. I could definitely see grown men and women buying these Spider Halloween pair of Vomeros, and these actually do glow in the dark as well, as they should with a lot of Halloween sneakers. And we got one Halloween joint that is, again, grade school later that they went crazy on. Up next on October 24th at a retail of $180, Blam, we have the Satin Shadow Jordan 1s, and I'm not going to lie to you, that retail of $180, them satin breads, they might have hurt these a lot. People are gonna be waiting to see if these joints are gonna sell for sure. And in my opinion, the satin breads was nice. The satin ones are not bad at all. But hey, listen, it's 2024, anything can happen. And them satin breads going for 100 piece, 120, 110. I feel like that wasn't on a lot of people's bingo cards. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these do. I ain't mad at these at all. I mean, they shadow ones. Jumping to November, we got a women's exclusive release, Blam, and this is the Velvet Bread 11s. And again, I don't hate the material switch up, but we're gonna see how much people wanna buy a velvet shoe when it's about to be cold, rainy, possibly snowing. I have no doubt in my mind that these will look nice in hand, but that 225 is up there, and we've seen how stuff been moving. Will the bread colorway save this one? We'll see. Later on this year, we also should be getting a brand new pair of Cortez 95s. Now, the retail on these should be $190, and this is one of those shoes where I did want one of the 3 original releases. It's just, listen, the price was high, the resale was high, so congratulations to that brother, man, throwing out a dope collab, selling it out, making it go crazy. And now we might have another pair of 95s on the way, and this time I will be up on it. I'm gonna try to secure my pair. Now, I forgot this one earlier, so let me make sure I included Blam. We actually got a brand new pair of Ja 2s, Nike and Ja Morant's signature shoe, of course, and this is the induction colorway. This is gonna be the first colorway of Ja 2s to actually hit the shelves, and these are called the induction colorway because he was actually inducted into the Murray State University Hall of Fame. So salutes to him, salutes to still having that Nike contract, just keep them things off of IG Live. My man's been doing a good job. Listen, salutes to him. Next up, this next one is a mock-up, is a rumor, could happen, might not happen. Remember that, Blam. We have these brand new pair of Tex Air Jordan 4 denims, a denim pair of Air Jordan 4s dropping in the fall time of 2025. Now, these do seem to have like a gold Dubré on the laces as well. I'm not exactly sure, but again, this is just a mock-up. I'm assuming that whoever did this probably just mixed together the pair of Levi 4s. Hey, do you like the two-tone? In my opinion, nah, they should just do like a distressed pair or something like that. That could be cool. Jumping to the next one, we got Ghostbusters and Puma on the Suede XL. These joints look like they got stung by a bee. Blam. Some Puma suedes that got stung by the bee. And of course, you got the Marshmallow Man joint, as well as the Green Slimer Puma XL. Again, these are going to be dropping for October 3rd for anybody looking for them. For me, of course, these would be a pass. I don't really like the XL version of the Puma suede. In my opinion, it's fine. It's just me. But for Ghostbusters fans, listen, hey, salute, y'all got something on the way. Now, for the first bit of New Balance news, which is kind of surprising, we have a brand new pair of 1906s, Blam. Now, this is the 1906 M, and it's being reported that these are called the M because they are military inspired, or some of the materials and the stuff that they do for the Department of Defense, which I didn't know either. Yes, New Balance is in contract with the US Department of Defense. They are using that on this, which makes this the 1906 M military. Anyways, we don't have a lot of info on these just yet, but they should be dropping next year in 2025. All right, let's keep it rolling with that New Balance news. Next up, we got another pair of 1906s. This time, Blam, y'all see it, a collab with Bricks and Wood, and this is the 1906 U, or the utility pair of the 1906. Trust me, I will be trying to cop this shoe. There's no release date for them yet, but I do like the colorway on this one. I like the inspiration, and the execution seems to be done very well on these. And some leak news from the man himself. I feel like I need to say pause after that. We got Nigel Sylvester with another pair of Bike Airs. It's Jordan 4 RM. Now, in the video, he does say that this is a one-of-one, might never be released to the public, but it is a brand new colorway. Really, it looks like a Fear 4 version of the RM. I still need to get a pair of these. Listen, I wanted the Grandma's Fence pair, but I ain't paying the price on those. The ticket's pretty high. Now, the driveway pair, I might be able to, I might be able to go ahead and pay and play on that. So I will have a pair of these before the end of the year. Nigel's been doing this thing with this shoe, I can't lie. Now, I wanted to mention this one too, the mythical Wu-Tang Dunk. We know that these are coming back, so hopefully if you had an old pair, you went ahead and sold them joints before the news came out. Now, the original kind of leaked release date was sometime in September, and I still believe that this shoe is gonna drop this year in 2024, fall 2024. So I'm gonna just try to predict the future here and say that next month we might be getting these Wu-Tang Dunks, seeing as September was the original kind of leaked expected release window. This is gonna be an interesting release. I wanna see what people do for these Wu-Tang Dunks, or if people even care. I definitely care. I would like to have a pair of these, that'd be cool, but I ain't pressed. This next one, we got an exclusive concepts release on October 5th. We're getting this pack right here, the Welcome to the Garden pack, and this is a Jordan 1 low, as well as a brand new pair of Tatum 3s. This is a Jason Tatum themed and Boston themed pack. Now, this is gonna retail at $300, which is not bad for a pack. And I don't know what's been going on, but everybody been trying to step up their basketball division as far as the shoes go. And I don't hate these Tatum 3s at all. I think this colorway in this box, these ones is actually, these is nice. If I was born, this is a shoe that I would wear. And the 1 lows is hard as well. We don't really get packs that often anymore, but this one is a good one for sure. Again, these are dropping exclusively through Concepts on October 5th, retail $300. Now, I don't buy a lot of shoes secondhand often, nor do I put a bid in for a shoe, but there's been one shoe I've had a bid on for a very long time, and was the original Amina collab Blam right here. I still have a bid on this shoe to this day. And I bring this one up because we're actually getting another Amina collab, Blam, on the 740 V2. Now this colorway is called the Benson Tech colorway because these are his high school's official colors. And listen, I will try again. I'm gonna try again to cop one of these Amina NB collabs. The artist collabs with NB just seem extremely limited, and I get it, you gotta drive the hype, but like, bruh, I don't know how limited, but I be feeling like there's under 1,000 for sure in some of these NB collabs. And that original Amina one, I feel like it's limited. But really loud shoes like these aren't for everybody, which I get. And trust me, if they're not for you, cool. They for me, and I will be trying to cop these. Now this Benson Tech colorway is going to be dropping on November 1st. No retail on these just yet. This week on the 26th, we also got LaFleur, Tyler the Creator, and Converse with some more Chuck 70s. These ones are the Daryl Dog colorway or the Chuck 70 Daryl. And there's a few different colors, very, very similar, very on brand for Tyler and LaFleur. So salutes, we got some more Tyler Chuck 70s on the way. Earlier, I had mentioned that there was another pair of grade school Halloween sneakers that we need to get into. Let's talk about them. Blam. This Black Cat or Halloween Air Jordan 1 Low, of course, again, only going to be for the kids, but it is a great Halloween colorway. Details on these go crazy. Glow in the dark accents, the furry laces, like the spider laces on these. I will be trying to secure a pair of these for Cairo, for him to completely just destroy and scrape all over the ground. Unfortunately, that's just what he be doing. like I be buying, I don't even be trying to buy the nicest of shoes for Kyle because all he's gonna do is straight dust them joints off rip. All right, let's talk about some shoes that were possibly canceled because again, they were mock-ups and rumors, so the shoes might not have existed in the first place, so how can a shoe that didn't exist be canceled? Blase, blah, whatever. Listen, the pale vanilla pair of Travis Scott 1 Lows, these seem to be canceled, as well as the Black Cat Jordan 5s for next year, I believe. And I wanted to make sure I mentioned the Black Cats because I did see somebody ask me about the Black Cat 5s, and it does seem like that shoe has been canceled as of right now. Now, speaking of cancellations, some big news that came out today, which is actually not really a cancellation, but it is a delay. The reimagined Black Toes have been pushed back to 2025. I immediately went to go see if that just jumped the price on these, and no, they're still $250 in a size 12 for me. But for some reason, these shoes have been pushed back till 2025. From what I've been seeing, the reasoning is shipping. Whatever they were shipping, they are delayed. And these shoes aren't gonna release through Nike, at least until next year. Now, I have seen pairs already here. I believe some stores already got pairs as well. So this one could be interesting. Some pairs could drop a little bit earlier. Some pairs are gonna drop later. I guess it all depends on when stores get their shoes. But yeah, if you're waiting for them reimagined Black Toes, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for those. Okay, listen, let's get into this week's official basura of the week. And I got another 3-pack for you, full course meal. Let's start off with the appetizer, okay? First things first, let's start with some, I don't know, can I call these light basura? Blam. On September 26th, we have the brand new Puma and ASAP Rocky Mastro. Now, I thought he was called the Monstro. I thought that would have fit a little bit better, but it is what it is. Listen, they're definitely playing around with 3D printing tech with these shoes for sure, but when I see these, the black and green ones remind me of the Godzilla poster, 1998 joint. Yeah, the one with Puff. Yeah, that one. So we got the Godzilla joints on the top and then the Carnage ones on the bottom. I ain't gonna lie, these shits look like they came straight out of Annihilation. If you ain't seen that movie, watch it. It's a good movie. Again, these are gonna retail at $250. So if you do want a pair, I would assume that they are gonna make these pretty limited. They are pretty unique. So let's mix in a little love with the hate, okay? They are cool for the fact of being a 3D printed shoe and like nothing else we've seen from Puma. So hey, salute to Puma for stepping outside the box. But unfortunately, you're still gonna have to be the light basura. I apologize. I am of course still a fan of Rocky though, so I do hope they sell out for him and for Puma. Salute to them. But yeah, you know, I had to do it. Now this next one, I feel like I should have saved it for the dessert plate, but we're gonna get into it right now. Blam, the Clog posits. Please stop cutting the ass off these shoes. I know that the Clog posits dropped before. They was ass then, and unfortunately, they still ass now. Even in 2024, when we get in 3D printed shoes like the Mastros. These shits is ass, garbanzo beans, garbola juice, pure, unadulterated basura. Now let's go ahead and finish this one out strong. Last but definitely not least up, Blam. We have Mischief with the BWD sneaker. These retailed at 200, and again, these dropped. And I'm not even gonna go check to see if they sold out because you shouldn't have bought these shits. I feel like Mischief is like experimenting right now because they do a lot of different things. They be doing crazy stuff, but we put these bitches on. I can't even tell if you want to go forward, go back. I really can't tell your next move. Really buy these if you really don't want them to know your next move, okay? But for me personally, these shits is just, these is not it. Very, very gimmicky, very, very weak. I'm sorry. They was really in the meeting, like cooking up, like, you know what? You know what would really be crazy? What would really make them go crazy, like the big red boots that was ass, by the way. Why don't we make a shoe that you put on and it looks like it's the wrong way?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Somebody did this. Listen, that's the basura of the week. Y'all let me know what was the worst. The Puma Mastro joints, the Clog posits, or of course, the Mischief backward sneaker. You can go ahead and add these Mischiefs to the list. These are going on that list, yes. For now though, can we go ahead and get these shits up off my screen? Thank you. So we can go ahead and get back to the heat, bro. Now for this next bit of news, take it with the biggest grain of salt. There is a possible pair of Supreme Air Jordan 17s on the way. Now this is a mock-up and it is hilarious. Whoever mocked this up, they just slapped that Supreme sticker on there and just stretched it. They just skewed that bitch just a little bit, slapped it right over top of that Jordan logo. But yeah, man, it is a possibility that we might be getting that Supreme pair of 17s, but this is a big rumor. Do not come back to me when they announce them Supreme 4s or Supreme 5 Supremes, whatever, and be like, yo, but you said it was gonna be the 17s. Nah, I said these shits is a rumor. On September 28th, we have what I feel like is gonna be the biggest release this week because people gonna be buying these for the toe and definitely for the dough. Even though that the reports are saying that this is gonna be one of the highest stock pair of Travis 1 lows. Wait, my bad, Blam. Y'all see them right here. I forgot to throw on the screen for you. The medium olive Travis 1 lows, again, dropping on the 28th. All I gotta say is good luck because the entire earth will be going for this shoe. And these will be dropping in full family sizing. So per usual, Cairo or Cyrus will hit on this shoe and I will be sitting there staring at my email, waiting for that Travis W to come through, and lo and behold, it won't. This next one is a big one. On September 28th, we have the first release of Nigo and Nike. Now, I believe there is a pop-up in New York. There's probably gonna be some pop-ups in some other spots as well, but these are also gonna be dropping on humanmade.com. So if you want any of this stuff, it will be dropping on humanmade.com. Me personally, I just want a pair of the shoes. I mean, a crew neck or something will be cool too, but I'm really just gonna be focusing on the Air Force 3s and the darker colorway of the Air Force 3s. I've never personally owned a pair of Air Force 3s, and these really remind me of, again, the old patent leather Bapes, which of course Nigo was the founder of Bape. Him now doing these Air Force 3s, it reminds me of that for sure. And I will definitely be trying to secure a pair. Y'all let me know though if y'all feeling this whole Nigo and Nike collection. Now we got some more breaking news. 2 big releases coming out of nowhere for October. We got these What the Duck Nike Dunks. Now, these are gonna be actually dropping at Flight Club on October 5th. I believe that's New York, Miami, LA, and Tokyo on October 5th. Now, both of these shoes are gonna retail at $270, and they will also be dropping online on GOAT on October the 11th. So, if you're not near a Flight Club on the 5th, on the 11th, these will be dropping via GOAT, and these are gonna go. If you are going for this shoe, all I can tell you is good luck. And I wanted to mention this one too because Nike let the official images of this shoe go very early, which is making people say that, hey, we might get that early access, those shock drops, but the not so shock drops these days a little bit earlier than we think. Blam, that is of course the Columbia 11s, and yes, Nike let go of those official photos of this shoe. It is on the way, and y'all can see what this shoe is actually gonna look like right here. Retail on these is gonna be $230, so still hefty. That's about $240, $245, and $250 plus if you're paying shipping on top of that tag. But I ain't gonna lie to you, these Columbias is looking nice, or let me call them the Legend Blue 11s are looking nice. But listen, y'all let me know, did y'all cop anything this week? What are y'all looking forward to? As always, make sure to drop a like on this vid, sub up and finesse the bell as well. New videos on the way for y'all, and listen, that's all I got, man. Much love. I'm gonna see y'all on that next one, okay? Peace.